All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I'm going to be going over how to assemble, how to use, and if this video doesn't go too long, I will actually show you even how to clean this when you get done shampooing all your rugs. I recommend when you get this out to just to shampoo all your rugs. It's a real good idea to clean this thing out after every time you use it, because if you let it sit for a day or two, it's going to make it way harder to clean this thing out. So I recommend watching that video. It's really not that hard to clean this. Now this is the Bissell Pro Heat 2 Revolution Pet Pro. I'm going to clean 3 different rugs. I'm going to clean the rug in here, which is the room where I run my pellet stove. I have a pellet stove right over here to my right. And so this rug is probably pretty dirty. You can't tell. I do have one rug in my walk-in closet that you're going to really be able to see how clean that comes. So I'm going to clean that rug because my dogs like to go in there and roll all over. I have a rug where my kids all hang out. There's probably 4, 5, 6 boys that hang out there, and they've been hanging out there all summer. Almost 100% sure every time they spill something on the carpet, they never let me know. So that rug's probably gross even though it's black. And this is actually OxiClean. My wife put it in this little container. So I do see where some people are putting a little bit of OxiClean in this. So I want to try that in my walk-in closet. I want to do half of it without OxiClean, and then I'm going to do the other half with the OxiClean just to see if it does make a difference. I've watched a bunch of videos on this just to see how other people do this. I think I do it a little different than pretty much all them people. So hopefully you'll learn something from watching this video and you get a few tips and tricks on how to use this. All right, let's get this opened up and I will show you how to put it together. Should be really easy. I'll show you everything that does come with the one that I got. Looks like you have a little manual, a couple little attachments. I'm not sure if I'm going to show how to use them in this video. I may make a little separate video on how to use all these attachments. It does have this fancy little attachment here. You can use this dry and wet. This little tool's to help clean it. I'll show you that too, either in this video like I said, or maybe I might make a little small separate video. Our tank for our clean water and formula. Got the handle. Thinking this is pretty much all you're gonna have to put together is put this handle on. It does come with a little bag to keep your hose attachment for all your little attachments. And you could probably store these in there too if you want. Does come with 2 little bottles of cleaning formula. So just in case you do not buy any, you'll have enough to get started. This is the cord. Take this little plastic piece off of the end. Not gonna need that. All right, the cord that does come on this is a 25-foot cord, which is really nice. And this is an 8-foot hose. Now we're gonna put this together first, and then I'm gonna show you how to mix the water and cleaning formula. Take this handle. There's a screw right here on the handle we're gonna need. So just take that off. There's a little red tape around it. So you might need a little Phillips screwdriver. This handle should go on like this. Just push this down in until you hear a click. Just like that. Now we are going to attach the carrying handle. That's this piece here. It should go on right here. You see there's a hole there. This little piece right there is going to go in that hole. And these little tabs here will go on the right and left side. You'll see where they go. Just clicks into place, just like that. Make sure it's all clicked in there. You can see it, it's like flush right here. And on the other side, this is where we're gonna put that screw right in here. There's a hole right there underneath. This is where you're gonna put the cord on. Put that screw in there and just screw that into place. Number 2 Phillips, just to tighten that up. Just like that. Don't gotta go crazy on it. All right, now we can put on the water and formula tank. That's what I'm gonna call it. There's a piece right here, and there's a channel right on this tank. This will slide right into there. Real simple. And this red piece right here with the little like rubber gasket around it, it's gonna slide right down in there. Just like that. Real simple. Now if you've got to carry this up any steps or anything, that is what this carrying handle is for. Just grab it by that. You don't want to try grabbing this thing like down here or something, because you're going to pull out one of these tanks. All right, now it's all put together. One other thing I think I'm going to clean is this rug. I'm going to clean this at the end of this video just to see how this shampooer will do when it comes to cleaning like small little area rugs like this. All right, the wife just showed up. She asked if I would shampoo this carpet, which is probably a really good idea because it is really bad. So it's going to show if this thing works or not. I think if that OxiClean seems to help, I will put OxiClean in it and use it on these rugs because they're in pretty rough shape. Here's the back side. This is where you can store your cord. Simple. You got a button here. This button, this little purple button, is going to let that go back. This button right here is, if you can step on that with your foot, turn on and off. That's going to shoot extra formula out right here. If you have like a big stain like I just seen on that carpet in the corner, you can put extra cleaning formula on the stain. On this side is the power button right here, this red one. And then all the way over here, we have a purple switch. You got max clean, deep clean, and express clean. It's almost like low, medium, and high. So if you have on a max clean, it's going to spray out more cleaning formula and so on. Like deep clean is just going to do a little less, and express clean will do even less than the other two. And they say with the express clean, since it sprays out a lot less formula, it will dry a lot quicker. I made a video like this with a different shampooer, and a lot of people ask how long does it take to dry? Well, there's a lot of variations there. I guess if you live somewhere where it's really humid, it's going to take longer to dry. If you live somewhere where you have low humidity, it's going to dry quicker. If you put more cleaning formula on, it's going to take longer to dry. But I normally don't worry too much about it. I'll maybe let it go for a few hours, like at least without my furniture right on top of it. I try. I got 2 dogs and 2 kids or 4 kids that are here all the time. It's really hard for me to worry about that. So just clean your carpets and maybe put a fan on them to blow it around. It'll help it dry quicker. Millie, you can't be here, girl. You're the one who gets this all filthy. All right, first thing you're gonna wanna do before you even start shampooing your carpets, you're gonna wanna vacuum your carpets. Try to vacuum them pretty good. That's going to help you when it comes to shampooing your carpets. So vacuum it all up. All right, we got the rugs all vacuumed up. Now we can go fill this up with some good hot water and cleaning formula. All right, I'm just going to fill this up in my utility sink. Now, on the back side of this container, you will have, if you just want to do a quick cleaning, you will have measurements down here to do like one small room. I'm going to fill it all the way up here. We have easy fill and max clean. Now if you're doing max clean or like deep clean, I showed you on the side of the shampooer where that little purple switch was at. You're going to want to use this side over here. So I'm going to fill it all the way up to right here at the top says water. Fill the water oil up to there, and then I'm going to pour in my cleaning formula up to where it says formula. And you can also get good hot water. Do not use boiling water. Just really good hot tap water is fine. So I'm going to let that get good and hot. When you're measuring that, you're going to want to keep your tank nice and level. See, I just sat it here next to my utility sink. It looks like I need just a little more water. All right, now we're really close to right there at that water line. Now I'm going to take one of them bottles that came with it. I don't need to use the one I bought. I'm going to fill that up to where it says formula. Looks like you have a little bit left. And I'm going to kind of lightly shake that around, mix it up. All right, now I recommend whatever room you're in, I recommend shampooing. Like you want to start cleaning that rug and work your way out of that room. So like in this room, I exit over there. So I'm going to start over here and then just kind of work my way out. But like I said, it's not really that big a deal if you walk on it after it's a little bit wet, unless you're really, really picky. We're going to turn it on right here with the red switch. And over here, I'm going to set this to the deep clean. So that's the middle setting. I'm going to see how that goes. And it does say in the directions there's a trigger up here. We're going to use that trigger. It says to hold the trigger, go forward, hold the trigger, come back. Then let go of the trigger, go forward, and then come back. I normally always just held the trigger, went forward, and then let go of the trigger and then came back. So when you're holding the trigger in, that's when it's going to be putting all this water and cleaning formula on the rug. When you let go of the trigger, then it's just going to be scrubbing and sucking it up, and it won't be putting no cleaning formula on. Pretty much when you let go of the trigger, all it does is stop putting more cleaning formula on your rug. Let me show you how this works. Now, I might not do exactly like I said and work my way out of this room just because I'm showing you guys how to do it. So I'm going to push that purple button here on the bottom right. You can also take your cord and hook it in right here at the top. Kind of helps keep that out of the way. Before I turn it on, it starts getting real loud. Once I turn that on, I'm going to hold this trigger in until I can kind of start to see them. I'm hoping I can start to see that get wet down there. So that way it'll start working the formula through the shampooer. Yep, there it is. Go forward slow. Now see, I left off the trigger just because that's how I'm used to doing it. And I come back real slow. Now maybe this is why the way I do it, I like it, because now I'm going to double that up. Like I'm going to take this width and I'm going to go halfway. I'm going to start running halfway down that. So that's almost like I'm doing that twice. Now if you want to suck that up again, you can go up and down that without using the trigger. And I can see that it's still sucking some of that cleaning formula out. I'm holding the trigger in. I think I'm going to try to go a little faster this time. Now I'm letting off the trigger like I said. Come back real slow. But I think the slower you go, the more it's going to scrub your carpet. And that water looks filthy. I don't know if you can't really see it, but there's looks like something black right there. So I'm going to try to shoot some of this cleaning formula out. There it goes. And turn it off. A little bit extra there. It won't hurt. Let that soak in. All right, I'm gonna finish this rug and then I'll show you my game room where all my kids hang out. It's really, really thin black carpet and I'll show you how that works. And then we'll move up to my walk-in closet. And then at the end, like I said, I'm gonna do them really, really dirty rugs. All right, I'm almost done cleaning this room. And it's looking like with these ones that come with it, you're gonna be able to easily fill this tank twice. But you're not gonna be able to fill this up 3 times. I'll have a link to this stuff down in my description, or just go to Walmart and buy a bottle of this. You're going to want to watch. You can see it sucking up the dirty water down here. And if it looks like it kind of quit sucking, it's probably because your dirty water tank is full. I'll show you here on video once I get this filled up again. But it kind of sounds a little different. It sounds like it almost quit working. Well, because it did quit working because your tank is full. So you got to watch for that. All right, I'm all finished with this room, and I'm just going to set up a fan and let this fan run while I do my next room in my house. And if this video is helping you out, I'd really, really appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. All right, now I'm on to my kids' hangout room, game room, family room, whatever you want to call this. So don't forget to vacuum first. All right, this carpet is definitely way, way shorter than the last carpet. So I recommend if you have something like real short like this, you're gonna go maybe a head faster. Pretty much you're definitely not gonna wanna put as much cleaning solution on this really short carpet. You're not gonna need it. I mean, it's not gonna hurt if you do, but I just think you're gonna be wasting your time. So you could go ahead just a little quicker on this, or ahead and back if you do wanna do it that way. I still like just pulling the trigger, going ahead, and then coming back real slow. That's how I like to do it. That is dirty. Whoa, look at that. It's getting real close to being full because I'm kind of watching it. There's a little white line right here and it says full. So if you sit this up and it's starting to get close to that white line, or if it looked like it quit sucking, you'll know that that tank is full. Let's see if you notice the difference in the sound when it fills up. And you can see it sucking real good down there. Oh, there it went. Did you hear that difference? Now it's not sucking anything. Now it is completely full. It definitely sounds different when it does that. Let me show you how to take this out and dump it. Real simple. There's a little handle right here you can push down on. Just pull it out. Some people are going to want to take that, dump that in their toilet. Now, the reason they do that is because there's so much dirt and junk and hair in there. They don't want it to clog up their sink. Once that fills up, you can just take this little, there's a little rubber cap here. You just pull up on that and you can dump it out of that down like a toilet or a utility sink. It's really gross water, and you can see that it is, them carpets are filthy. Now I like to take this and fill this up at least one time. It doesn't have to be hot water, just to try to get some of that dirt and junk out. You might need to do it a couple times. You don't got to fill it all the way up. Just switch that around and then dump that out. Just help clean that out a little bit. Do it one more time. That way I'm not starting with a really dirty tank every time. All right, real easy to put back in. You're just gonna wanna be able to see this Pet Pro in the front. Just put it in the bottom first. All the way so that Pet Pro is all the way up here toward the frame, and then just clips the head. Real simple. Another thing I want to let you know before I forget to tell you is if you have a big bottle of this, I recommend shaking it up a little bit before you dump it into your shampooer. It does say in the directions now, once you get done cleaning a room, for best results, you're supposed to go back, clean your floors one more time with just hot water in the tank with no formula in it. I'm going to have to admit, I don't always do that. Sometimes I just clean it with just the shampoo and then I just let them dry. But when you're done, you will feel like a little bit of that shampoo on your carpets. It probably really would help if you did one pass over your entire carpet, then come back, like I said, just put just water in there and do one pass over your entire carpet with that. All right, now in this room, it's not real big, but this carpet is kind of ridiculous because this is where I said my dogs like to come in here and roll and roll and roll and roll. So let me show you real quick what it looks like. I'm hoping you can see it, how dirty that is compared to way over here. See how clean that looks. That's like a brand new looking carpet. So hopefully I can make this look a little bit closer to like that, or even over underneath where my wife does her makeup. I did build all this closet. I made this all out of plywood with a Craig jig and all these nice little shelves. I have my side over there and her side over here. I'm going to do half with just the formula and the hot water, and then I'm going to do the other half with hot water, formula, and just a little bit of OxiClean in there. I'm going to take this painter's tape and divide this room in half. Maybe I'll even try to do them carpets and rugs at the end of this video, half of it with the OxiClean, half of it without. All right, like I said, the first half is going to be no oxy, or no extra oxy. Here we go. That's the half without the extra little bit of oxy. Now, I'm just going to rinse this out a little. Oh my gosh. Just going to rinse this out a little. I don't think that matters much, but. All right, let me fill this up with just hot water. I'm gonna fill this up with the hot water. Then we're gonna put the formula in, and then the OxiClean. All the way up to the max deep clean. Another tip, just be careful if you get some like tiles or maybe even hardwood floor a little bit wet, because it could be really, really slippery. I don't want you to fall and bust your neck. Right there, water. I'm gonna fill that up to the formula line. You're definitely gonna, if you're gonna do your entire house, like my house, I don't even have that much carpet. You're gonna definitely need a full bottle. All right, there, that's to the formula. This is how much OxiClean I'm gonna put in. It's just a little bit in the bottom of that scooper. And then we're gonna dump that in there, and this hot water should help dissolve it. Let's see if this makes a difference. Put the cap on and gently shake that up. Nice, clean, dirty container, which is kind of weird to say. And I got this one full with, and I shook it up just a little. I think I'm gonna shake it a little more. Make sure that's good and mixed up. All right, let's see if this makes a difference. Turn her on. Go ahead. I really don't think there's a right or a wrong way to do that. I mean, I think you could go ahead, hold the trigger, go back, hold the trigger, then go ahead and back again if you want. Holy crap, you know what I don't know, my first pass, I don't know if I'm just crazy, but that does look cleaner. I didn't think it'd make that big a difference. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Maybe I'll always put a little Oxy in there. Now I'm just sucking it up. Halfway. I don't know, now I have a real dirty spot right here in the middle. Let me pull this up. And I don't know if you guys can see on camera. I kind of think it did make a little difference with that Oxy in it. I don't know. It's literally really, look how much cleaner it got it. Can you, I don't know if you can see that on camera either, how dirty this is compared to how. It definitely cleaned it both ways, but I think I'm gonna go over this whole walk-in closet with that Oxy in there. I kind of think it did help a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. For the little bit extra money it is, I might do that in these really, really dirty rugs. And then, like I said, I think I'm definitely going to go over this carpet with just some regular warm water. Maybe even that other thick carpet that I did downstairs. It just helped get all that soap out. All right, next I'm going to go try to clean them little throw rugs. And we'll see how good this cleans them. All right, my first go is going to be with that Oxy. Only thing that sucks is, I don't think it's really fair, but this carpet has a really, really dirty spot right there. It is really dirty right here too, I guess, so I'm gonna try to do half and half. So here we go. Nice and slow. And that don't suck it up. It's dirty. I'm gonna do one more run. There we go. One more run. Definitely got rid of that spot. Holy crap, look how dirty that is. I gotta spin around and do the other ends of these carpets. Well, you can definitely see how much cleaner it is. Definitely cleaned it. I think I could go over this whole thing a second time, but Now I'm just gonna put the regular cleaner in there with no Oxy. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but definitely don't hurt. Just plain formula. I don't know how much a difference it makes, but I do know it's making these carpets way cleaner. Don't forget, I'm gonna make a second video on how to clean this shampooer. And I think I do at least one thing different than I've seen on any of the other videos, so make sure you watch that video. One more run, just like I did the other one. And look at that dirt. I don't know if you can see it on video, but I really do think that kind of crazy, but that Oxy, just the powder I put in there, because that one that's white, it really cleaned the other side better. And the other side I think was dirtier. Just in case you guys want to do that, it doesn't help me out at all, so it's up to you. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that powdered Oxy really made a difference, or it didn't? If you could see it here on video. Or if you've actually ever used one of these, let me know what you think. Do you think it really helps or doesn't help? All right, that's about it for this video. I really hope this video helped you out in learning how to use your Bissell shampooer. I really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. That really helps the algorithm out here on YouTube, and my videos will go out more so more people can see these videos. So hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. God bless and happy cleaning.